When people ask me what's love,
Love is round.
I find it hard to answer because I'm not something that I'm good at lah. But
Love to me is that you put aside both of your differences and work towards your common goal.
Love is being able to look into each other's eyes and just like tell everything.
you are able to accept another person's flaws, because no one is perfect. So if you can accept someone's flaws and live with it, and you know you got to live with it forever, I think that's love.
My name is Aisha. And I've known Shikin since secondary 1.
I've known Dzul for about 17 years.
They watched me grow since I was a small boy.
I've known Shikin for about close to 10 years now.
We've known each other since our Fish & Co days.
So it all started when we were still young and dangerous and free. I was a senior back then, so she came in for an interview.
And that was back in 2004, about December, after I ended my O-level.
As per normal, boys will be boys. She walked in, then we just like commented on her, treat her, and
So me and Fee, we were disturbing her, like piwit, piwit.
but Shikin step, dia macam typical Malay step lah, macam alamak aku hot lah, jalan macam aku hot.
Piwit, piwit,
He was one of the blondie and he was disturbing me over the bar.
piwit, piwit.
She was very stuck up. She had that stuck up look.
What I did was, I was too shy, so I just faced the wall instead of looking at him.
I think the wall is better looking than me at that point of time.
I just got annoyed and just walked off. And 3 months later,
She started working and we became friends and colleagues and we lepak.
so he was my trainer.
Nothing happened. Subsequently, after getting to know her more and more, she's a bit special because every time we ask her to hang out after we finish our shift, which is about 10 to 11 p.m, she will go home. She won't so-called lepak with us. So I asked why. According to her, she has curfew and she obliged to a curfew. There was something unique about a girl because nobody gives a toot about curfew at that point of time.
Back then, I ran to him for advice and probably any matters, be it work or be it relationship. And we became close friends. At that point in time, there was no special feeling. I do find him cute. I guess he knows that also. But he was attached at that time.
I have my girlfriends at that point of time, so our own commitment.
With 2 girls actually. Nobody need to know that.
Not so many lah, just 4. But she has triple mine.
So we became close friends because I know him in and out and he knows me in and out.
Some of our friends have babies, so if you just look at her around babies, there's a special bond, which is quite interesting to me because according to her, she has 19 nephews and nieces, so she's like a kindergarten teacher at her own home. That was the thing that attracted me most lah. But yeah, at that point of time, it wasn't just the right time and transition to chase her at that point of time. So I told her, give me 10 years. I said 10 years. I said for what? If we got nothing on, I marry you. Then she was like, ha, stop joking lah, Zul. Yeah, I was joking at that point of time. I was really joking. But look at where we are now lah. According 10 years later with my mulut masin, so we're getting married. Yeah, I mean, we had our relationship problems and we confide to each other lah. As friends, nothing much. So she confide to me and say, hey Zul, shall we go out and have dinner or something like that? I say well, okay lah, why not lah? You want to talk, you want to pour yourself out to me, I don't mind lah. I mean, it's not your first breakup. I say there's going to be another breakup for sure.
He cared for me And I didn't think much. Knowing where I am at that point of time, he should know that I'm quite vulnerable, but he didn't take advantage. So he was always messaging, how are you today? And I would keep replying, and then he would ask me, what am I doing? And it's always good morning, and always end up good night. We hang out quite often. To a point, I realized that I seek comfort in him, but I didn't say anything much.
Feeling a little bit anxious only, but I'm cool as usual. So no problem, insyaAllah boleh. Yalah dulu dia kerja pandang. Dia cakap dia boring, dia nak try jadi pilot lah. Sah.
So he's been waiting for so long kan. Dia pun practice, every night dia practice. Kalau dia cock up kan, kira the biggest cock up in his life lah.
Aku terima nikah Nur Shikin. Asal bukan Nur Danish ya? Nur Shikin. Rekod
Okay, it's a mutual feeling lah, because she didn't really show her feelings, whether she had feelings for Dzul or not. So
The part where I know he started to fall for me is when he had a holiday with his family. I know how it costs messaging overseas, and he was still texting me, asking me what am I doing, am I feeling okay on that day.
I know him too well. His action showed me that he is interested. We can sense that she was also interested because we were like members. Then suddenly macam lain macam gerak-gerik kan. Macam loving each other. Macam senyum-senyum, stare-stare, look in the eyes kind of thing. I think both of them didn't want to admit.
Then suddenly he started to call me randomly. He started appearing at the doorstep with donuts when I just put on Facebook that I wanted donuts. I could see this sign, so
I asked him lah, is she a rebound what? She's like members You don't play around lah. If she's just a rebound, then better stop it lah. They took it slow and steady because they wanted to get to know one another first, which was good lah.
after a while, he told me that he's fallen for me. Honestly, at first, I had this awkward feeling because we are friends.
So yeah, language we talk about aku, kau, a lot of tut, and then slowly become
Baby coming out,
hey, good night baby, I love you.
dear coming out.
You dah tidur belum? You dah makan belum? So
It was something different, and it was a risk at first, but I guess it was a risk worth taking, I guess.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam telah menyebutkan an-nikahu sunnati, yang bermaksud pernikahan adalah sunnahku. Berarti barang siapa yang berumah tangga, dia telah pun mengikut sunnah Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Besar ganjaran yang dikurniakan. Begitu juga akan mendapat ganjaran setiap yang meraihkan dan juga menjayakan sesebuah majlis pernikahan itu. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah Sayyidina Muhammadin ibni Abdullah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Dengan perwakilan yang telah diserahkan kepada saya oleh wali kepada Nur Shikin binti Sulbi, iaitu Tuan Haji Sulbi bin Radbi, Zulfadli bin Sadli. Al-kahtuka bima amarakallahu bihi min imsakin bima'ruf au tasrihin bi ihsan. Aku nikahkan dikau dengan Nur Shikin binti Sulbi dengan mas kahwin seutas rantai tunai.
aku terima nikah Nur Shikin binti Sulbi dengan mas kahwinnya seutas rantai tunai.
Alhamdulillah sah.
don't know how long I've been waiting for this moment.
It has been a decade we have known each other and a decade of amazing roller coaster ride. You were the boy that I was always comfortable with as a friend and someone I can turn to for any kind of help.
When we first met, I never believed in love at first sight. Probably I was the better looking one, that's why. But deep down, I know, and everyone knows, that you have the most beautiful soul. And I hope you always keep that part of you all the time, because that is what brightens up my day.
So we took a leap of faith and started out a relationship that could have a risk of destroying our friendship.
We grew up literally together, seeing both at our peak and at the worst. We both had our fun, and that was over. And I hope our past 6 years being in a relationship have been a fruitful lesson, so that we can start our lives together with all the knowledge that we harness.
I could never thank you enough for being that man I can turn to. The man that was behind me supporting all the decisions that I have made. The man that never gave up on me, even I push you to the edges. And the man that tame me down and keep me grounded always. I may have not been the best partner for you, but you need to know that you are the best I ever had. I am blessed to have you to go through this lifetime with me. You have been nothing but amazing.
Rest assured that I protect you with my life, to do my very best to give you the jewels of the world, and to lead you to Jannah, insyaAllah. In times when I get lost, please don't give up on me. I hope you will approach me, forgive me, and hold me tight.
For this marriage is something I have been dreaming of. To get to see you the first thing when I wake up, to laugh over silliest things that only we understand, to holding your hand when we walk all the time, and to get to sleep with you and have many mini me and mini you. I love you, Zulfali, always have and always been. Even if we refuse to say it when we are met. You are the love of my life, and inshallah, the imam to my life and our family. So, are you ready? Let's go get them.
When Dustin's on my knees for you, got holes in my new jeans for you, got pink and black and blue for you, for you. So black and blue for you.
Adil.
Goyang menggoyang.
Alah, mulut beringin benak asal ada paman orang teti idaman. Why do I love him? Wow, where do I start?
There are many things that I can't live without her. And one of them is her affection towards others. She's always positive. She blames me for being so negative because I'm the positive, negative. I see bad, I see good.
I've never seen anyone being patient with me, except for my parents, of course. I don't know, he's just amazing. I don't know how he do it, being patient with me.
By having this character, she's always willing to help others who are in need.
There will be times that he snapped when he had enough, but after that, he will just apologize and it will become normal again. So him being patient after 6 years, 6 long, amazing years, he's the main reason, he's my main source of motivation. Simple. Things that I think I can't, things that I think I won't do. Because of him, it happens. I managed to climb a mountain that was 3.7 kilometer height. He was the one that took my hand, and walked up. And I guess he was the...
So these are the few things that fascinates me. She's always willing to help. Very tired, but it's for this. All for this. Without her affection, there's no meaning for me to go on because every time I'm the type of sometimes I'm bad tempered, but she will just she just holds me down if I fly too high. Yeah.
He was the guy that told me that this is something I can tell my kids when I'm old. He always find reason for me being motivated, but actually the main reason was him. He managed to keep me grounded because I guess it takes someone that strong to control someone this strong.
I always remind her this, that if we go old and die, of course we will do. Let me go first because I cannot stand a day without her in my life.